Welcome to Scare Tales. This is from Art Bell, Ghost to Ghost, a caller from Texas. The story is Ghost Maid. This happened when I was 19 years old and I was looking for my first apartment. I had an apartment locator trying to find something that I could afford on a student's salary. I do believe because of what happened to me at this age that spirits try to trick us. They try to make us think that they are good people, that they only masquerade as good departed, and their intentions are different. That they can masquerade as good when some of them are really evil. Anyway, they called me on the phone and told me that they had a great apartment for me, that it was furnished and everything was included. Equipped kitchen, everything. Towels, you name it, it had it. It had belonged to an old woman who had died, and she had no one left. So they didn't have anyone to give things to, and they were trying to rent it to someone. I, of course, jumped on it because it was quite economical. As soon as I moved in, funny things started to happen. The first week when I was cleaning house, the house had cleaning supplies. I didn't have to buy a darn thing. I have to tell you that the windows had locks and bolts on them. The door had 2 deadbolts. It had a chain, the chain that goes over the door. It also had those little tabs that go up and down into the floor and the ceiling. The windows also had them. So this was someone who had been very security conscious. She was quite elderly. So anyway, I'm cleaning and then the phone rang. I had the mop and the soap and everything out. I go to answer the phone and I come back and all of my cleaning supplies are gone. So I thought that was weird. Another time I was cooking and the same thing. Either a knock would happen at the door or the phone would ring anytime I tried to use something that belonged to this woman. This time I was cooking. I had the food on the stove. I had everything out, the cutting board, the knives, everything. The phone rang. I went to see what was happening. I picked up the phone and nobody was there. I went back and the whole kitchen was clean. There were no dirty dishes in the sink that I had used that belonged to her. It was as if the spirit was saying, "Hey, this is mine, you can't use it." One night, there are 2 other eerie things that happened. Each time, they start getting eerier and eerier. One night, I was asleep. I lived by myself. I'm 19 years old. My cat started going totally berserk. I'm asleep and I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel someone staring at me. I said, nah, it's just me. And I went back to sleep, and in the morning, I wake up and the windows are all open, including the one in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom. They're all open. Mind you, they all had bolts and everything on them. The door was standing wide open. So when I saw this, I started just thinking, okay, I'm gonna beat her at this game. I would call my mom and say, "Mom, you know this is happening." She'd say, "Now you can beat this." I'm going, okay, I'm gonna play this game. So I started saying, okay, if you're good, you can stay. If you're bad, you must go. Anytime something eerie would happen, like my cat started attacking people when they came in, and my cat was very docile. And I just started saying, okay, spirit, if you're good, you may stay. If you're bad, you must go. And the spirit would disappear, but then would come back for more. As a 19-year-old, you think, okay, well, this is a game. The very last straw, a friend and I took another friend to the airport. We were at my apartment. We left. I locked everything up. We went to the airport. We came back, just my friend and I. We tried to open the door, and again I had my keys in hand. I opened the first lock. I opened the second lock, and opened the third lock. And I'm trying to open the door, and the door's unlocked. You can tell it's unlocked. You know because you try to push on it, and it would open just kind of an inch. It wouldn't open any further than that. My hair is standing on my arm just telling this. Like someone is on the other end holding the door closed. And we're pushing on the door, and finally she's with me, and I say, "Help me, something's happened." She won't let me in. We are pushing on the door going, "Let us in, let us in." All of a sudden I said, "Oh wait, I'm supposed to say this. If you're good, you may stay. If you're bad, you must go." All of a sudden, the door flies open and we're in the apartment. We were gone. That was enough. I picked up my cat and I said, "We're gone." Subscribe for more stories.